All right, so first we'll start off with an office reference. How do we identify serious buyers? Because we know that there are a lot of tire kickers or people that are coming through your website that just aren't necessarily a great fit. And as your resources are small, a lot of salespeople, not unlimited time today, we need to be sure that we're spending time in the right place. One thing to understand is that in the early stages, whether you're just launching a website or maybe you've even had a website for a long time, not really done anything from a marketing and advertising perspective, inquiries are going to be slow. So my recommendation is to respond as quickly as possible to all legitimate requests. And I know that you may have some unqualified buyers that look like be legitimate requests. And I highly stress that in the early stages, have conversation, because even if it's something that you don't know whether you could accommodate or fulfill for them at this time, you may have that conversation and either down the road, or maybe there's something else that you can support them with, where you can help them and potentially work with them. So in the early stages, respond to all legitimate requests. The ones that I respond to are the ones that you can tell are obvious spam. They want to sell you SEO services. They want to do some guest blog posts. They want to share links. Those ones are all probably garbage leads that you can just let go. Anything that comes through, respond via email, respond via phone, respond however you can, because those conversations are what help to drive business, even when we're talking about the digital space. So one of the really awesome things that we can use for and use the online world for is to be able to have all of these metrics and information, so we don't have to rely on our gut instinct as to how what our leads are like, or whether they're good quality leads or not. We can use analytics and CRM to actually see their activity. Now, as a consumer myself, this is where things get a little, where we know that people are doing everything we do. We might visit the site and then we advertising follows for a few weeks afterwards. A little bit creepy, but from marketing and sales perspective, it's awesome information to have. As a sales rep myself, if I can go into a CRM or customer relationship management tool that stores all this information about my prospects, about my leads and my customers, I'm going to have some pretty good information before I ever pick up the phone or before I ever send that email. So if you have this capacity, you can look in your CRM and see, in this case, the screenshot here, where the person that had visited the site 3 times and viewed 12 pages. At a glance, I would say that's a pretty active visitor. They're probably more likely to be actually interested and more legitimate than someone else. But based on just this information, we don't want to jump to conclusions. Not going to not call someone because they only viewed 1 page, visited my site 1 time. If they look legit, based on the information that they gave or the company that they're with, I'm still going to connect with them. I'll check out their LinkedIn profile, see what their business is all about, see where they're located, and we can do business with them and connect in that fashion.